Okay, as much as there is a perspective that holding on makes us strong, my heart bleeds to young people who hang on abusive relationship or marriages for the sake of social conformity. Everyone must know their worth no matter what. So there is this young girl who wrote me an email. She is in a marriage. She's been married for like 5 years, but 2 years into their marriage, there came this girl who was their neighbor, and they were even attending the same church. And the girl is an epitome of beauty, confidence, and you know, just the good things that she has a good personality, good personality. Although at the same time, she's very sexually independent, and since she knows that she's beauty and she's got a good personality, so she takes advantage of what all this has to offer. And due to her confidence and her high self-esteem, many people would like to be associated with her. And in this particular case of this girl who sent me an email, it happened to have been her husband who chose to be associated with her or have an intimate relationship, despite there were others also. So um, when she was expecting their second baby, the husband did not have such a proper income. There was a problem in his income and his job. So she went back to her parents' place, which is not very far from the in-laws, to, you know, to give birth and be taken care of and be given assistance. And so she left her husband in the city, in their city house, which she was given by her father. Then in the meantime, the husband developed a relationship with this confident lady. Let's call her Catherine. So my friend Mary, who sent me the email, noticed that the husband had developed a relationship with Catherine, the confident and beautiful lady, and who had a job and all this stuff. And it blossomed, and she was concerned. And when she knew about it, she really got insecure because she was already scared. She used to feel that she's in a competition and she cannot compete with Catherine. And so when she learned about it and confirmed about it, she got really, really sick. She got hypertension, she got stomach ulcers, and she cried and cried, and she went to doctors, and she was treated, put on medication, admitted, until one doctor came to realize that she wasn't really sick. She was going through a psychological trauma. And she went through counseling, and she was asked, the doctor asked her what was happening. Then she revealed what was happening. And then the spouse was spoken to, and her parents and her family, and the spouse vowed never ever to repeat this relationship again or do this to the wife again. So everything was sold, and you could even see that on telephone communication and everything. Catherine was asking the husband that nowadays you don't contact me, or we are not as good friends as we were before and everything. And the husband said that what I did really hurt my wife and I don't want to go back to that again. So she came back and everything was okay. And the husband got a job, a better job, and they went on fine, and they got, she got pregnant, and they went for their third child. So she left again to be assisted by the parents, which it's not very far from where they stay, but it's better when she's there. And one day they have the baby, and she's checking on Instagram and social media, Facebook, and she sees that there's a company picture that has been taken by the husband because he's in the marketing department, and it's showing that they had a team building process and Catherine was there. She got really, really agitated and sick, and no milk coming for the baby and everything. And the mother wondered, what has the ulcers come back? Did we make a mistake, or just to think it was a psychological problem and everything? She went quickly and commented there. The husband didn't comment. She called him, he never answered. She went to his Instagram, he saw the same thing, and wondered, because this Catherine had lost her job and went to do business in another town. So now she's back in the same town where she lived with her husband, and not only back, but working with a man. So the man really tried to ignore her questions and went even to a stage of blocking him on the social media. And then she insisted that she was going back despite the fact that she had not healed properly because she had had a C-section. And then she called the man, he ignored again. The mom tried, he ignored. And then she left, and then they went back and they spoke about it. And the man said that there's nothing he can really do about it because this Catherine has been employed in their company in his department. So they are going to be departmental colleagues, and he cannot do anything. And that picture, they had gone for a team building exercise, and it was in a hotel, in a guest wing, and yeah, everybody has got their own guest wing. So this girl is telling the husband that he must quit the job if Catherine has to keep the job. He must quit the job. I'm trying to tell the girl that she is just insecure, and she should try and work on her insecurity. And if she cannot work on her insecurity and feels the marriage is threatened because of only this Catherine, then she should quit. Because by staying there and demanding that the husband should not be in any contact or in any touch with Catherine, is trying to be strong for nothing. If her insecurity is too high or too much for this Catherine, then she should just quit the marriage already. I would appreciate more comments on this situation as we proceed on these unnecessary evils in relationships or marriages. I've gotten a lot of feedback from people that the sounding is very low. I'm trying to work on getting a microphone, but for now, that's all I can do. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to subscribe or like or comment. Give any comments if you're following this on YouTube. I would really appreciate it so that I'm able to communicate back to the many people who are coming to my inbox. Appreciated.